know what a clown world we are living in? The entire world was just instructed to take a mRNA vaccine by Bill Gates. The same man who has just been released was emailing the most notorious pedophile of the past couple of decades, asking how to slip his wife medication for the STDs he had contracted after meeting with prostitutes in Russia. I kid you not. The media won't tell you this. The media is truly sick. Bill Gates went to Russia, caught STDs from underage women, then transmitted it to his wife, wanted to figure out a way to get her medicated without her aware of it, and was emailing the most notorious sex trafficker of the past few decades, asking him exactly how he could slip his wife medication. Fast forward to COVID, Bill Gates is lecturing us all. Bill Gates is lecturing us all about how we have to get vaccinated. Now, of course, study after study has come out and said that large cohorts didn't need it, does more damage than it does good. Truly disgusting, the world that we live in. When Bill Gates, a man clearly, as these tranches continue to be released from the Epstein files, it becomes more and more clear that what was considered to be conspiracy theory for the longest period of time, that the most powerful people in the world are essentially all have blackmail and compromise on them, is turning out to be absolutely true. With these millions and millions of documents being dumped, it's quite easily searchable to look through it, and it's incredible. The mainstream media will not tell you. They pick and choose who it is they tell you about, who it is they don't. The same man who was lecturing us all, we had to get vaccinated in order to save lives. This man was participating in the most, literally drugging his wife to get her a medication, and he was lecturing the rest of the world, telling us we had to get vaccinated. Are you effing kidding me? Do people understand what an upside down world we're living in, where we are manipulated by a mainstream media that clearly is anti-human? They do not have people's best interests at heart. That is beyond apparent. In Canada here, Mark Carney, our Prime Minister, was mentioned 69 times total in the Epstein files. I'd say maybe once or twice. Maybe once or twice you'd say, okay, it may be a one-off. 69 times, as well as images beside Ghislaine Maxwell, who is essentially the right-hand woman, Epstein's right-hand woman. There are pictures, images of the two of them standing right beside one another. What is the corrupt mainstream media that receives $1.5 billion a year from the Canadian taxpayer to spew pure propaganda that could rival the Soviet Union, the KGB? They don't even mention it. You don't get one mention. The previous two prime ministers of Canada, Mark Carney and Justin Trudeau, are mentioned a combined 98 times in the files. Not nary a mention. Nary a mention. If this doesn't wake you up to the fact that CBC, CTV are pure propaganda outlets, then absolutely nothing wrong. And not only CBC, CTV, those are the Canadian examples, but all the major news outlets. My God, remember during COVID, I remember seeing Bill Gates lecturing people about the need to get vaccinated. First of all, I don't want to take any health advice from a man who looks like Bill Gates. If you ever see pictures of this guy, him lecturing everybody has to get vaccinated, but now to realize he was in regular contact with a notorious pedophile, asking how to drug his wife so that she didn't know she had contracted an STD from him. That is the next. If you want to call anybody a scumbag, a lowlife, I can't think of anything more scumbag, lowlifey than that. And that's Bill Gates, the man who is lecturing every single person. Every single person. It's shocking, the world that we live in. The amount of people who are in senior high up positions who are clearly compromised is beyond comprehension. I need to keep digging into these files. There's over 3 million pages that have been released. As I said, looking through for more Carney, more Trudeau. I've counted up a total of 98 mentions in them so far. Keep digging, because absolutely nobody in the mainstream media, they will cover them as if their life depended on it. And when you get $1.5 billion a year from the Canadian taxpayer, it's sick, but it does. So stay tuned to my Substack. If you're interested in supporting my journalism, get a paid subscription to Substack, grab some merch. Really appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, this latest Epstein dump is going to open a hell of a lot of eyes.